So yeah, now we are
Oh
on
my
YouTube.
gosh.
So, hello, Samara. How are you? Yeah, I'm not listening to her.
Tamara, your microphone is muting.
Yeah, good morning, Samara. Hello, Bruno. How are you?
Oh, good morning. Sorry for the
Good
delay.
morning.
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great.
Good, good.
So, Samara, you can't talk to us by your microphone. I think her microphone is not working or something like this. Anyway, so let's start. Yeah, she. Yeah. No, gosh. So you can listen to us, and if you want to say something, you can put on the chat. Yeah, if I ask you the questions, you can put something on the chat if you want. And if you don't, just listen to us and you can participate that way. So, guys, let's start introducing ourselves. I'm Luana. I'll be your hostess today. I'm here to help you with your English. I'm not a teacher. I'm just here to talk to you guys. And I created the questions to bring today, the topics. And that's it. Nice to meet you all. I'm a little sleepy today. But yeah. So, Wanda, what about you?
Hi, I'm Wanda. I have this boring cat here. I'm a dentist. I live in Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. And I am scuba dive too. I have two sons, one grandson, and two cats. This one is boring, but this another one is so good. Oh, I think Luana is frozen. Or
I'm
connect.
back.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what about you, Bruna?
So, hello, I'm Bruna. I'm 31 years old. I'm from São Paulo, but I'm living in Dublin. And I'm here to improve my English as well. And I like to travel and meet new countries and new people, new cultures. So this topic is good today.
So, yeah, the topic today is about cultures and my gosh. Yeah, I'll put the questions here for you guys. Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, so here we go with the questions. The first question is to introduce yourselves. Let's go to the second one.
Oh,
So
hard this subject. Oh
yeah,
my God.
you have time to think. It's hard.
Wow.
So yeah, the second question is, what are some things that define a culture for you? So Bruno, for you, what are some things that define a culture?
Let's think about it. I think that way we can deal with other people and to be respectful and our foods, our songs, I think it's every culture have the singular parts about your own culture. I think it's the a little definition about it.
Yeah,
For you, Wanda.
yeah, I agree. I think that it's a mix of like clothes you wear and your food and your music, your dances, and your habits.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Wanda, what about you?
Yeah, I agree with you. And I add to define cultures is a thing when we recognizing and a country or a nation. And this is a global thing. It's for, we talk about food, we talk about clothes, we talk about movies, you talk about nature, you talk about the relationship, the folklore. I don't know folklore in English. And you talk about many, all the things you can define about culture.
Yeah, I agree with you both, guys. So, the third question is, what do you think is interesting about your culture, like Brazil? What do you think is interesting? The thing that you like the most about our culture? So, Bruna, do you have something that you really like about our culture?
Yes, sure. I have, for me here, I think the most important, and we can see so much, it's our happiest, I think, and to be polite, because here the people is more cold, if I'm correct saying, and Brazilian people have a lot of parties and a good reception with all of the words. So, like, for me, it's the best thing.
So, Wanda, what about you? What do you like the most about our culture?
For our culture, I think it is the food. I love Brazilian food. I love muqueca. I love feijoada. I love many foods, and I'm hungry now. And you, Luana, how about you?
I think that, yeah, the food is something that I really like because when you travel abroad, you never have like something like tasting like us. It's not like,
Exactly.
yeah, so I agree with you. I think,
Coxinha, pãozinho de
yeah,
queijo,
yeah, exactly.
doce de leite.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So I agree with you with the food. I think that's the best thing we have. So, yeah, the fourth question is, do you know much about your own culture? Like, do you know a lot or you know not that much? How do you think, like, how much you think you know your own culture? So, Bruna,
Well, I think I know, not total, I think, but the most things, I guess, because when I was living in Brazil, I usually traveled a lot in Brazil, so I love to try new foods and meet the other people with different accents. So it's really, really amazing for me. So I think we have particular different things, but in general, we can see the same kind of people, and I love our culture so much.
Yeah, I think we have those little things that are different, but in general, we are all similar. I agree.
Mhm.
So Wanda, what about you? How do you think you know our culture?
I know uh, I know much for our culture. I like the Paris, the like Parintins, like São João. I like so much here in my town. We have a big procession, I don't know in English, of boat in St. Peter Day. It's so good, so beautiful, and many foods, seafoods. I think Brazil is a big country, and we have a beautiful culture in north, in south. In south, we have many dancing kinds of dancing. So beautiful. Yeah, I know about a little bit. And you, Luana?
Yeah, and now I remember that we have a lot of holidays. So we are always partying and having something different through the year. And I think it shows a little bit of how we are, we are always partying and like having different things. And it shows that we have a lot of culture. We have a lot of different things to I don't know, through the year, we have I don't know how to say in English, festa junina. We have yeah, all those stuff, carnival. So we have a lot of things, and that's cool because we have a lot of culture. We have a lot of
Yeah.
yeah. So
Different celebrations.
yeah, different celebrations.
It's like if we live on near from the other countries in the same country, It's
Yeah,
fun.
it's a beautiful country. Our
Yeah,
country is a beautiful country.
I agree.
You need to preserve our essential,
I believe.
not imitate another country and love another country. We need to love our country. We are the best people in the world. We are
Totally agree.
kind, we are warm. You
Yeah,
are
like
the sunshine.
yeah, I agree with Bob that like there are some people that when they talk about other countries, they are like, oh my God, it's way better than Brazil. They are the best. Like, for example, the United States is the best, or Europe is the best, or but like we need to value our country a little
Yeah,
bit, I think. It's
I
also a
believe.
great country. So
Mhm.
yeah, I agree.
For the
Uh
for the Irish people here, for example, always asking, ah, you don't you like Brazil? I answered, no, I love Brazil, but I'm living here for a while because
where
some
you live,
reasons
Luana?
in Ireland, in Europe,
Oh,
Irlanda. And I try to explain. We love Brazil, so but we have security and working good work balance, and the people didn't understand. But Brazil is the best place to live if don't have so much corruption and violence or other things. But if you don't have these bad things, it was perfect.
yeah.
yeah. So that brings us to the fifth question.
Nothing is
No,
perfect in the
Yeah,
world.
yeah, true.
nothing. So if you could change one thing about your culture or your country, what would it be? So Bruna, can you continue to talk about it?
So yes, I think the violence and corruption I'd like to change if it's possible from the country, but in the culture, I think we probably it's good to change it to be more punctual, and arrive in the right time. Because here I can see the people, it's very punctual, so it's terrible for us because you're getting used to leave. Wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it's okay, but here it's not normal. But don't have other things that I would to change because I love our culture. I don't have nothing to say.
Yeah, imagine like here it's okay to get like late for 5 minutes or 10
Yes.
minutes, and
Yeah.
then if you are late for like 1 minute there,
You
it's
lost a meeting, The people
yeah,
started without you. Doesn't matter. It's just
yeah,
great.
yeah. So Wanda, what about you? What would you change about your
I
culture?
think I changed the baile funk. I don't know in English because they wear weapon and it's hard and many girls get pregnant with a little age, and I think in this kind of thing, in this baile, have many violence, kinds of violence, rapiers, and a power of the narco traffic. I think if I could, I take away for our country.
Yeah, I think that like I would say that the danger that we have on these places like the favelas and stuff, I think I would like get it out from our culture, like this danger. And because sometimes young people, for example, that live in the favelas, they lose their life and for a mistake because of the danger, and people that have nothing to do with that, they
Yeah, they are
go,
exposing of the violence every
yeah,
time in the day. In the weekend, they have this kind of baile funky, and it's so hard. The thing, cracky is all for all the person, all the people. It's hard.
yeah.
Yeah. I think
So
for us that it's a good point to talking sexualization. I don't know if it is correct word.
Yeah.
Sexualization, yes, the this kind of music, because I think for us woman, Brazilian woman, it's hard to do abroad because you can heard some bad things about it. Brazilians hot, Brazilians dancing, it's like I don't know, so it's terrible for us.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
I agree,
not
because
good
Wanda.
for us. It's not good
yeah,
for
like
us.
I
the sexualization, sexualization, some people think that's empowering the woman, but I don't think it's empowering that much. Like
yeah.
it's the opposite.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
it's
it's the
confused. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
the
a little
opposite.
bit. Yeah, it's a
Mhm.
little bit. I don't know.
I think uh, for empower women, we need to get a good job, a good culture, a good things,
Mhm.
not for my body. My body is my
Yeah.
body. Only for me, it's my choice. But
Mhm.
a culture, a picture of a country with a easy girls, I think is not good.
I agree. We have this image. The people have this image for Brazilian exposed a lot our bodies. It's terrible.
Yeah. It's terrible.
So, yeah, the sixth question. When people from other countries, like one question is talking about what we're talking here. So
Okay.
that's the cool part. So when people from other countries think about your culture, what they usually think of? So Bruna, can you answer this one? What do they
Yeah,
think of?
so that's like I said, the people asking for don't asking for the violence. It's always happen. Oh, Brazil is dangerous. It's right. And do you speak Spanish? It's other thing. It's all everyone asking for us, and you can just be airing about the sexualization because our bodies and the musics that we create. We have some things and with this kind of music is funky. I think funk is the most popular in this case, you know. So it's so sad because the people don't have a image for the good things on Brazil. Just I think the weather. People say, oh, the weather is amazing, or the the people are kind, but the most thing is bad. So it's so sad.
Yeah, like I've watched a guy on TikTok, like I think yesterday or something, and there was this guy from the United States and a Brazilian girl, and he was like, "Why don't you speak Spanish?" Because not only because they thought that we speak Spanish, but he was like, "You're confusing people," he said. You're confusing people.
Yeah.
Everybody in South America speaks Spanish. Why do you speak Portuguese? You're
Yeah, I
confusing
don't know
people.
why.
And she
If I
was
can
like,
choose, I would choose to learn Spanish instead of
yeah,
Portuguese.
But you answer this question like, why USA don't speak Spanish too?
yeah, exactly.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's crazy.
everybody in the world is gonna speak the same language then. It's easier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why Europe speak many kinds of language?
Yeah.
Why?
yeah,
Why?
exactly.
Yeah. So so yeah. What about you, Vanda? What do you think that people from other countries think about Brazil? What have you heard?
Yeah, I think this sexualization is a hard thing, and many people come to Brazil to have a sex tourism. It's not good. In the north of Brazil, have sex tourism with a girl, a teenager girl, like 12 years, 11 years. I think it's changed because the police take a big eye about this kind of tourism. Have signs in some and many cities of the north. It's prohibited and get arrested because in the other countries think bad people think it's normally to get sex with a child. Here it's terrible.
Yeah, I think that's why the sexualization of the Brazilian girls, it's not like healthy, it's not great for our empower for yeah, you know, because like well, like what you said, it was like kids, so I think it has a limit, especially first of all, it has a limit to begin with. And yeah, I don't think it's great for us, like as a woman, to have this type of things. Like when you go abroad, everybody is like, oh, she's Brazilian. She is like They are
Yeah,
looking for your body, not for your mind or what you think of. So it's like you're just
terrible.
a body. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think that's great for us. And so let's go to the seventh question. And it says, how do young people in your culture behave differently from other people? So, Bruna, can you answer this one?
Mm, let me see. I think that the young people don't have the most of case. I don't want to I don't know, generalizar. But I think that the young people don't have a mindset for this kind of things like you was talking about, funky or other bad things, because don't have a children for think for worries about other things and accept to sell our bodies to get it and to get your money. And I don't know if you have other points, but I think when you getting older, you change your mind for other things, and we getting more words with other people, respect to each other more than when I was a kid, for example. It's a little bit hard to talk about it.
Yeah, I think that the problem with the folk music, it's not like the beats or something, like it's not the song itself, because it's part of our culture. Like in the United States, for example, they have the rap and other kinds of music that come from those how can I say, those places that they don't, those black neighbors. So it's like they come from these favelas, how can I say?
Mhm.
So it always
Mhm.
happens in different countries. So it's normal to have this in Brazil. It's the same as
Mhm.
samba, for example. It was from. So I don't think
Mhm.
it's a problem with the song, but I think that the lyrics, like, they stimulate some things that are not great, like for example
Perfect.
to smoke a lot or to sexualize the woman. So I think, yeah, but it happens abroad too, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's
But
complicated.
yeah, it's complicated. So Wanda, how do you think young people in your culture, they behave differently from other people from other cultures?
I totally agree with you both. And I add, I the young people don't want to live anymore in Brazil. If they have a chance, they want to get a plane and live abroad. In my family, many of the kids, when get a little bit older and go to, oh my gosh, and go to look for a job, they look for a job abroad and they live abroad. My son, my niece, my nephew, many people of my family, young people, go to abroad for look for jobbing and don't come back anymore.
Yeah, that's what I said in the beginning. Like a lot of people, they think that our country is not enough, it's not great, so they think that abroad is a perfect thing, so you should go abroad. Nothing works here in Brazil, so they travel and live there. So they have this thought that here is not great and abroad it's way better. So yeah, I agree with you. I know a lot of people that think like this.
And I worry about, because the good person, intelligent person, go abroad, and here get the stay here. Many person like politicians, corruptions. I think, oh my gosh, if you we change the population like that, it's not good for our country. The young people, the intelligent people, the scientists, all the person when looking for a job abroad, it's a crazy thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Here in Ireland live around 70,000 Brazilian people. Just in Ireland, it's a small country. It's crazy,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's crazy.
Yeah.
In my family, all the young go
Go out.
out.
Wow,
Yeah,
it's unreal.
It's a lot.
it's a
7,000.
lot.
It's a lot.
It's crazy. We
Yeah.
need the politicians need to look for this question.
Yeah,
It's
I
hard, this
agree.
question.
Yeah, they should look for, like you said, the science and invest on the education and science for people stay here, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Brazilians
need something to,
losing to
yeah.
many professionals, good professionals.
Yeah.
Of this.
So the eighth question. Yeah, have you ever felt confused by the actions of someone from another culture? Like, did they do something near you that were different? You were like, what is he doing? So, have it ever happened to you? So, Bruna, did you have like this?
Yes, I have worked with Romanian people in a hotel, and they usually drink milk, a pint of milk on the lunch, just milk without nothing. So it's a different thing for us, I guess. And our Irish and British people here drink coffee with tea. So it's another crazy thing for
Coffee
me.
with tea?
Yes.
What?
This is
How?
strange.
They put instant coffee in the tea, or the
Yeah.
tea in the
No, so
coffee?
it's coffee, no, milk with tea
Ah, okay.
is different. But it's for me, it's crazy too, because I drink it tea or drink milk with coffee. So it's other things, strange things. And I don't remember other things at the moment.
Other thing, interesting thing is here in Brazil, avocado is with sugar. And another in the world is with salt. It's totally different.
Yeah,
I think only in Brazil we eat avocado. I don't know in English, with sugar.
it is true. I see that the
Yeah.
people eat on the toast with salt things.
Garlic,
Yeah,
tomatoes,
yeah, it's true.
lime,
Hmm.
and salt, of course.
So, what about you, Vanda? Have you ever felt confused with a person from another culture?
Yeah, in Arabic countries is totally different. When you stay there, they want to stay with you, change you with a camel, and they talk. One day, I stay in Turkey with we have many persons, many people with us to diving. And I stay with a guy and a man, a Turkish man, go to this guy and take to him and talk to him. I want to get your your woman, and if I take there for a night, I can pay you with chicken with a lamb with. They put a price for me. Whoa!
Wow.
I say, wow, my gosh! In this country, in this Arabic country, is totally normal to
Yes.
take a price for the man to give the woman.
But to give you kisses or to sleep
No,
with the other man or for live with the guy.
for live, for sleep, for many things.
Jesus Christ, it's
It's a
crazy.
trade. A man with another man do a trade or a kindness too. If you get in a home, they put this his family for sleep with another guy for
It's
for
incredible.
kindness.
Wow.
Yeah, in the Arab country is crazy with a woman. Woman is like I think a stuff for the
Yeah.
man.
Jesus. So sad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
We're not used to this.
No.
Never,
Yeah.
never.
Imagine this kind
Yeah.
of thing here.
Yeah.
It's
And for you,
impossible. A
Luana?
man have this power to
No.
sell us or
Yeah.
Please.
borrow us.
Crazy. So
And you, Luana, do you have
I
something?
I I think that I had a friend that she was Chinese, and every time she needed water, like she wouldn't get water from, how can I say, bebedouro in English? I don't know. She never drank like this mineral water from there. Every time she had to drink water, like whatever, she needed to get the water from, I don't know how to say, pia.
I think it's fontaine. Não?
Yeah, I don't know.
Bebedouro, eu acho que é
Oh,
fontaine.
So
Pia,
every
I think.
time she had to drink water, she get from the, I don't know how to say, pia. She get from the pia, and she burn it first, and then after burning it, she put on the freezer, and then after getting it cold, she drank it. So she never drink it from the filter like
Oh my
myself.
gosh.
She had this process every time she
Oh,
had to drink water. So
oh,
I don't
I'm
know.
tired.
That's I don't know.
Wow.
No.
Here it's normal to the most people drink water from the pia. I think it's sink. It's normal for me. It's crazy. Don't have a
I don't know
filter.
if in China they do this. Like I don't know.
Can be.
Uh yeah, they do this with the water. They burn it and then put on the freezer. So it's a
It's
long
funny.
process. So
Hard
yeah,
process.
yeah. So the ninth question is, what does it mean to be polite in your culture? And what is considered to be rude in your culture? So polite and rude. So Bruna, what do you think is polite and rude in Brazil?
For us, I think have a huge abraço and give kisses it's normal for us, and I think it's kind. In Brazil, it's totally normal, but here I think it can be rude because these people here don't have this culture, you know. And I think for people who kiss you, for example, you need to be like best friends or family. No, I meet some people now this week. It's impossible. You just need to say hello or give, I don't know, aperto de mão. So that's fine. Just eat. But for us, it's normal. I think it's the
Yeah.
different than come to my mind now.
So, Wanda, what about you? What do you think it's polite and unpolite, rude in your culture?
I think all the word polite is words like please, thank you, and the rude is slam the door and don't answer good morning. I think it's like that. And you, Bruna? And you, Luana?
Yeah, I thought about something funny. Like when somebody comes to your home, you need to ask them, do you want some water or do you want something to eat? And that's polite. But if you come to a house, to someone's house, and want something to eat, like if you really want something to eat, that's unpolite. Like you can, I just want to water. Yeah. You can only want a water or something. But if you want something like huge, that's unpolite. So it's
Open
crazy.
the fridge.
Yeah,
The fridge is
yeah,
unpolite.
yeah. So
Yeah.
let's go to the 10th question. Yeah, if a group of people just came to your country from overseas, from abroad, what advice would you give to them? What would you say to them? So, Bruna, can you, like, if your friends, for example, they come to Brazil, what would you say to them?
To take care of our things, mailing, cell phone, and cameras in general, because in São Paulo it's very dangerous. So you need to keep your eyes and your things. I think it's the best. And I don't have other things that I think. And enjoy. I think the good thing is enjoy a lot. Our beaches and restaurants, because we have a lot of things to do in São Paulo, for example. Have parks and many good places to visit.
So what
That's it.
about you, Wanda? What would you say to people that come to Brazil?
Yeah, like Bruna said, I advise for the violence because here in Rio de Janeiro it's terrible. But I advise too with Waze if they want to drive. It's difficult to Waze to get them to the slum favela, né? Slum. I don't know. But this kind of advice is for Rio de Janeiro specifically, the great cities. But if they want to go to the north or the countryside, it's only enjoy. Like Bruna said, enjoy Brazil. Brazil is a great place to get fun and enjoy the beautiful sunset here are. That's that. And you?
Yeah, I think the same. I would advise them to take care of their things. Like if they go to to the big cities, for example, São Paulo and Rio or other big cities, it's really dangerous. So they need to keep an eye out for their phones and their things. And I would advise them to enjoy too and to learn a little bit of our culture and what we do, our hobbies, and to enjoy the nature too, because we have a beautiful nature. It's a beautiful place. So that's it. So the last question. What's the best or most important thing your culture has given to the world? So what do you think that it's the best thing that Brazil has given to the world somehow? So Bruna, can you think about something?
I think for us, I like when I make friends quickly, because we more open to meet new people. For me, it's one the most things that I really like, because when we have a problem, like in Brazil, when gringo come there, we explain the things in the call to join with us, and we more polite and kind. So for me, I think it's a good point to teach for other people in the roads.
So Wanda, what about you? What do you think it's the best or most important thing that Brazil has given to the world?
I think a remarkable kind of music like bossa nova, all the world sing this kind of song, and our politeness too. I think our warmth, and the most I think is the music. And you, Luana?
Yeah, I think that the music, because we have it became really famous abroad, like for example, like bossa nova, what you said, because they usually listen to jazz and then came something a little bit different. So it's
Yeah.
like it was a huge thing. So I think that was like if you ask nowadays someone abroad about the song, they don't know who made it, but so depending on the person, they don't know who made it, but they know the song. Like it's like
Yeah.
something that it passes the generations. So everybody like they know the song. So I think that's interesting, and I agree with you.
Garota de Ipanema.
Yeah. So guys, I think we finished the questions. So and we have 2 minutes.
Time.
So yeah. So thank you for coming today. I love to see you here. I love to meet you, Valda, and I love to see you again, Bruna. So it was a
pleasure.
great.
Thank you. It's a
Yeah.
really good conversation. I thought it's a difficult conversation, but you, Luana, you is a good host, and everything will be okay.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, guys, thank you for coming today, and I hope I see you again. And yeah, it was nice to meet you and to talk to you. And that's it.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.